Alright gang, so Avengers Endgame is being re-released in theaters on September 25, 2026. Yup, this is not a joke, and you're not being fooled because Marvel Studios announced it themselves. The biggest superhero movie ever coming back to theaters again. But tell me honestly, what was your reaction after hearing this? Mine was pure excitement, unless my brain immediately showed up saying, something is fishy. Like, why would Marvel bring back Endgame right before Avengers, Doomsday and Secret Wars? Is this just a cash grab, or is Marvel secretly preparing us for a bigger reveal? Well, I have a theory. Maybe the Endgame re-release is connected to Avengers Doomsday and Marvel is hiding something huge, so let's dive into it. You don't need Reed Richards' level IQ to see that a re-release makes zero logical sense unless something big is coming. Endgame came out in 2019. It made $2.799 billion, overtook Avatar, and became the highest-grossing movie of all time for a while. It even had a re-release in 2019 with extra scenes. So why bring it back again in 2026? Marvel only re-releases movies when they want to reignite the fanbase, set up the next saga, fix timeline confusion, or drop hidden new footage. The timing is suspicious. We are just months away from Avengers Doomsday, December 2026, while Endgame re-releases in September, only 3 months before. Two Avengers films in the same year. That is not random. This means something. And when you look at the past 10 years, out of around 15 superhero movies, only 2 crossed $1 billion, while more than half were flops or poorly received. What does that show? People aren't tired of superheroes, they're tired of bad superhero projects. So for Marvel to revive hype, they're doing the smartest thing possible, bringing back the most successful superhero movie ever. And it makes even more sense if some events in Endgame could directly lead into Doomsday. Think about it. Marvel Phase 4 had no clear direction. For years, fans had no clue what was going on. But imagine Doomsday starting right after the events of Endgame, like Captain America going back to return the stones and accidentally causing an incursion, or Doctor Doom taking advantage of Tony's snap. It sounds wild, but kind of perfect. But even if that isn't the case, one thing is clear. Endgame is the birth of the multiverse era. The Ancient One literally explained branch timelines, which became the foundation for Loki, Kang, the TVA, the multiversal war, everything. So Marvel re-releasing Endgame now is basically saying, look again, the clues were always there. But this might go even deeper. The re-release could include new scenes that connect directly to Doomsday. If Marvel wants to rebuild hype and fix the story, they can use this re-release to retcon subtle details, like the TVA observing Tony's snap and saying, timeline breach detected, or Doctor Strange giving a cryptic warning about consequences we never saw. Maybe a cosmic shockwave after Tony's snap, or Thor sensing something ancient approaching. Even Steve's time travel ending might be reframed as the moment a new timeline was created, setting up the multiverse collapse. Small additions like these could link Endgame directly to Doomsday without confusing the audience. And of course, this is also a box office strategy. Marvel has done this before. In 2019, the Endgame re-release pushed it to first worldwide grossing film. In 2021, Sony re-released No Way Home and made another $100 million. In 2024, Disney re-released Deadpool and Wolverine and boosted hype again. Re-releases always work, but re-releasing Endgame, the biggest MCU film ever, right before Doomsday, that's not just strategy, that's foreshadowing. Marvel is preparing us for something massive. This is Marvel's reset button. Endgame was the end of one era, but now Marvel wants it to become the beginning of the final saga. Doomsday is coming, and Marvel wants us to return to the moment where all the chaos started, that is Tony's snap. And honestly, as a fan, I'm excited to rewatch Endgame in theaters, even if it's just a cash grab, because after Phase 4, all we wanted was that Endgame-level excitement again. Time can't reverse, but at least we can relive it with our friends on the big screen. Even if it means watching Tony and Natasha die again, that part will always hit hard. So what are your expectations for the Endgame re-release? Drop your theories in the comments. Let's discuss. I'll be back again with another video. Thank you for watching, guys.